So can someone who was on B or C team in 8th grade make the high school team? And the simple answer is yes, definitely. I can speak from personal experience. I was on B team in 8th grade and I made the team my freshman year. So you never know how much you're going to improve over the summer, and as long as you keep your head up and work hard, you're good to go.
Coming in as a new sophomore, I think I made my tryout process way scarier than it needed to be. We always joke that I'm basically one of the freshmen because I had no idea what I was doing. I was very nervous about what drills we were going to do, and I didn't know any of the girls. So I think that was the scariest part, just not knowing who I was going to be competing against or what the outcome was going to be. I think the tryout process itself was not scary. The drills are super fun and it shows how competitive you can be. And it honestly creates bonds between your teammates before you're even on a team.
So tryouts can be nerve-wracking and can be difficult or hard at times, but you just need to remember that it's also so fun because you get to meet a lot of new people that you may not have known that may be your future teammates, and you get to play volleyball for a lot of the day during tryouts. Tryouts are also a lot different than middle school tryouts were. There's more people trying out, and sometimes it can be more intense than your middle school tryouts. Just be confident and have fun, and just remember to always try your hardest and do your best.
Tryouts really aren't as intimidating as they sound or as scary as they seem. You get to start to meet and interact with the girls that you're going to be playing with. So tryouts are actually a really good experience and definitely not something that you should be afraid of.
Okay. Volleyball off-season, while it's super difficult and hard, it's also one of the most rewarding things that you'll probably ever do. It not only makes you a better volleyball player and a better athlete, but also a better person and a better leader. We do everything from weight room to volleyball to serve and receive, service hours, and book club. And it's one of those things that when you look back on it, after either one off-season or for me, 3, you see how far you've come and how much you've grown and how rewarding it truly has been. So yeah.
Off-season is hard. It does teach you mental toughness and perseverance. To be honest, I would not be the athlete or the person I am today without CCVB off-season. So a little bit about the structure of off-season. There are 4 phases. In each phase, you do something a little bit different. So, for example, the first phase might be volleyball 2 days a week and then conditioning 3 days a week. And then the second phase might be volleyball 3 days a week and weight training 2 days a week. It just depends on what Coach Price wants for the program. And within each phase, there's usually 3 platoons, and they have a platoon leader, and they get to choose who's in their platoon based on their work ethic and how they've seen them grow in off-season. And don't worry if you're not the fastest or the strongest person, because they don't test you on who's the fastest or the strongest. They test you on improvement from your previous phase. So that's how you end up winning the platoon competitions. And off-season, it really helps the program in unity, and it helps us grow as athletes because we also need different training other than just volleyball to help us be better athletes.
If you are on the fence about trying out, I would just say to absolutely jump in 100%, 110%, do it and give it your all. This program will grow you in so many ways, and not only that, but it'll literally give you some of your best friends. For me, all my best friends are in the volleyball program, and they are my favorite people, and they're people who I would absolutely not have met outside the program. And then just it makes you so much of a better person. It gives you leadership skills. It makes you a lot tougher and just helps you handle a lot more adversity in life and see it as a challenge and to grow.
If you're a freshman who's on the fence about trying out, personally, I would tell you to just do it. You make lifelong friends when you're in the volleyball program because you do everything with them, you spend the most time with them, and you learn a lot of lessons from them. Even if volleyball isn't your passion and you don't seek to continue it when you're in college, you learn a lot of intangible lessons like leadership and accountability as well that you can use in your future endeavors, but you also learn a lot of skills and you can get stronger, which can also benefit you in other ways too.
If you're on the fence for trying out for volleyball, just know that if you make a team, any team, You'll get the best experience of your life and you won't regret it at all. Even if you're nervous for trying out, like I was very nervous, but just push yourself and make sure you give it your all.
So if you are an incoming freshman on the fence about trying out for the program, I say definitely do it. And I'm not just saying that because the coaches are probably going to watch this video, but I say that because I really do mean it. CCVB is a really, really good experience, and it's volleyball, so it's obviously something that you're passionate about if you want to try out, but it gives you a whole new sense of family, of commitment, of work ethic. It teaches you a lot of intangibles and a lot of skill. It teaches you to really work hard, and I don't really think you could get the same experience anywhere else, so I definitely recommend trying out.
The advice that I would give to my freshman incoming self is be open to making new relationships. You never know who can be your friend. If there's someone that you've seen before or that you don't think that they'll be your friends, give them a chance. Be friends with them, talk to them, because a lot of relationships are built in CCVB.
My best advice for incoming freshmen would probably just be to put yourself out there and not really be afraid of like the upperclassmen that you're trying out, and just to like reach out to other people.
The best advice that I can give you is to work extremely hard when someone is looking and when someone is not, because I promise you putting in the extra steps and just a little bit more training can help you go a long way. Like seriously, it has made such a big difference, and you will thank me later.
Some of the ways I got close with the girls at CHS, since I was at CHS 9, was book club. That helped a lot. You just got to like talk about a book y'all were both reading, and you just got to know a lot about them through that. I've gone to a lot of brunches with people in the program. That's always the best. It's so fun. And lastly, one of my favorite things to connect with other people was game days. That was the best. You got to always talk to other teams. And I got really close with some of the girls on JV, and it just like allowed a personal relationship outside of volleyball, and it was just like really fun.
The shuttle. Okay, so the shuttle's super simple. It's really easy. You just get on the bus at a time. It'll be like you, other kids in your period, everybody going to high school, band kids, other people in sports. For me, I was in the afternoon because varsity and JV practice in the afternoon. So you get on the bus and they just take you to high school. That's it. The teachers will let you leave class a little bit early so you can make the shuttle. And then if you miss the shuttle, there's extra shuttles coming after. You just have to tell the office lady, and you'll get to the high school, and you'll have enough time to get changed and get ready for practice. It's super easy. Don't stress about it.
It was just a regular bus, and you'll just leave your class 5 or 10 minutes early to go get on the bus, and you'll shuttle over to the high school. Also, like in the morning after morning workouts or book club, you'll get on the bus there at the high school, and you'll just shuttle over to the 9th grade center. Sometimes you'll be like a little late, so you'll just work that out with your teacher ahead of time and tell them that you'll be a little late because you're riding the shuttle, and you'll probably let them know when you get to class too.
So some of my favorite things about this program is just like the family environment that it creates. It brings together such an incredible group of girls, and one of the reasons because of that is because like it challenges everybody, and because like you're going to grow, so are the people around you. So it really just creates like a really hardworking, like trustworthy, like great group of people that I love spending time with. And then another thing that I love is that it does push you to grow. Like whether you step into it wanting to grow or not, like you are going to grow. And like that's a choice that like you can make for yourself, or like the coaches are going to make for you, but you are going to come out of this program a better person. And then another thing that I love is just the coaches. Honestly, like they care so much about the team, and like sometimes you may see that as like intense or like overwhelming, but literally like if you think you're putting in a lot of work into this program, like they are literally going like above and beyond to put that work together for you, like coming up with drills, those scouting reports, oh my goodness. Like the coaches literally want to grow you so much and they care so much about you.
So my 3 favorite things about the Kappa volleyball program is definitely first is just my teammates. We all just always have each other's back and we all grind together and just work hard and get better together. The second thing is definitely all the workouts in volleyball we do. I just love knowing that I'm getting better on and off the court with everything that we do. It just keeps me accountable and keeps all of us accountable. And the third thing is definitely just the games. I love being with my team on game day and eating game day meals together and just all of the bonding.
My top 3 favorite things about the CCV program is how good they make you. Like how much more you improve from the beginning to the end of the season. And also another thing is how hard they push you. That, like, they push you really hard. That is such a good thing because then you see progress and you see everything that is happening and how much you improve from that. Another thing is how fun it is. It is so fun to be with a group of girls, having tournaments together, like hanging out as a team. It is so fun.
My favorite part of off-season, let me just start off by saying off-season is one of my favorite parts about the CCVB experience. I absolutely love it, and I thrive off of the competition and the constant like pushing to be better. But one of my all-time favorite things about off-season is definitely the weight room workouts. Let me just kind of set the scene for you. We're all in the weight room together. Everyone's hyping each other up. The music's blasting. We got high fives going on, and everyone is pushing to their max. And we know that everyone is working as hard as they possibly can. And so the adrenaline is like super high. You can almost feel it in the room. And it's just a great environment for a ton of positive.
My favorite part of off season were definitely the weight room days because not only do you get to work hard and get better, you also get to be around your friends and your teammates, and you also get to know people that you didn't really know during season, and it's also really fun to, you know, have that mindset of getting better in off season.
So what is book club? And some of the benefits is that book club is whenever the girls gather in the mornings and we discuss a book, obviously, and we talk about our takeaways, which is how to be a better leader, how to be a better teammate, how to communicate better, how to encourage one another, and we really get to know each other and grow our strengths on the court as well as off the court.
So book club is when we meet once a week during off season in the morning from 7:30ish to 8:30ish, and freshmen leave around 8:20 because the shuttle leaves at 8:30, 8:35. I'm not really sure, but I took the shuttle freshman year. You get used to it. So we read a book, we read a specific book, and we read a certain amount of chapters for that week, and then on book club days, we discuss about the book and what we read, and we answer certain questions, and we just discuss about it together. And book club truly benefits us and me in a new way because we're able to build relationships with each other in ways that we wouldn't be able to, because during season and throughout the year, like, the freshman teams, freshman A and freshman B, are in the morning, and JV and varsity are in the afternoon, and we wouldn't be able to see them or talk to them because they're also at another campus. So book club provides a way for all of us to come together and talk to each other and communicate and build foundations and connections in ways that we wouldn't be able to otherwise, and it truly makes a difference because you feel more a sense of a community, and we're all together and we're not separated in our periods, which is great.
Serve and Receive is an opportunity to grow our sense of community, and we also help people all around the community, whereas my favorite experience is we did World Read Aloud Day. I got to go back to my old elementary school, see some old teachers, and we got to spend time with the kids, and I think that's really cool.
Okay, so how hard is it to balance academics and athletics? So I was in 2 AP classes my sophomore year, and I did 2 varsity sports, and I'm not gonna lie, it was very hard. but it's not impossible. Like, the coaches are always super supportive of what you have to do for school, and also, like, the teachers will understand if it's, especially in the volleyball program, like, if teachers know, like, you're a CCVB athlete, they automatically know, like, your character and that you, like, have really good character. So they take that into account, and they, like, help you. They know when games are, like, I know a lot of my teachers would always ask me about games, and like, some of them would even give me, like, extended due dates if they knew that I had a game that day. And, you know, you can do your schoolwork on the bus, and, like, I had a lot of my upperclassmen friends on the team help me with homework, or even just the people on the same. So just using your resources will really help. But as long as you just, like, take every time that you have to do work in account, like, you're not slacking off in class, you're not, like, when you need to do your homework, you do it on the bus, you're not doing it, like, late at night, and you're actually, like, managing your time well, it's not hard. It's only going to be hard if you, like, make it hard and you don't do your work, and you, like, wait to do everything at, like, 3 a.m. But if you do everything, you should be done by a good time at night. Yeah.
So if you're someone who wants to do a lot of honors / AP classes, that's what I did this year, and you just need to get your work done at school. Like, don't, like, do nothing in class and then have a lot of homework, because that's not going to work out, especially during season, because, like, we have games and it gets late sometimes. And just make sure you're finishing your homework in class, and just try to keep a homework outside of school minimum, so that you can do it on the bus to games, on the bus, like, back from games. You can do it while other teams are playing. You do have a lot of opportunities to get that work done. So yeah.
The benefits of weight room and CCVB. The first benefit kind of goes with that being said. It helps you get stronger and faster. And the second benefit would be how it reflects onto the court. So it could be things like getting a faster arm swing, or how you can improve how fast you can get to a ball, or things like improving how deep or where you want to serve your ball.
Some of the benefits of weight room is we get to target the certain things that will help us improve in volleyball. For example, we do a lot of jumping exercises, so then we can improve our vertical and stuff. And we do a lot of stuff with, like, the Vertimax and boxes, and I have seen improvement with me and with everyone in the whole program with their vertical.
CCVB has grown me so many ways as a leader. Grit has got to be one of the most prevalent things that we have in our program. Just the ability to push through when things get hard, and to really grind deep down and know that you can keep going and it's going to be okay. I've been able to serve as a team captain this past season, and I was a platoon leader many times throughout the past 3 off seasons as well. Just being able to lead a group of girls around my age through a difficult part of off season definitely grew me, not only as a person but also as a leader. Just learning how to deal with people and treat others the way I want to be treated regardless of the situation, and being able to push and lead by example, knowing that I have people who are watching me and who are going to follow whatever I do, has been a great way to kind of open my eyes to how much of an impact I have on those around me. Book club has also been an amazing way that I've learned things and been able to grow as a leader, and not only in the program but also just as a person all around.
Okay, so the CCV program is hard, but is it worth it? To me, it's totally worth it. It's not only just a great volleyball program, but it's building a better person, a better leader, and just an amazing program to be a part of, where you get to have the best experiences and make the best friends ever. So it's definitely worth it.
So it's been 3 years since I joined, and I think it's, worth it. Like, this program has taught me so much more about, not just, like, how to be a better volleyball player or athlete, but also about, like, how to be a better person, like, leader, more than any other program in this school could, I think. And obviously there's going to be some hard times, but
in the end, what you remember are all the fun memories that you make with your friends and teammates. So yeah, it's definitely worth it.
The Capo volleyball program is definitely hard work, but it is 110% worth it. I can guarantee you that it not only makes you a better athlete, but it makes you a better person. You learn communication skills, leadership skills, all these soft skills that will translate to you later on in life. And you learn discipline and hard work and just the value of all of that. It really is so worth it. And the bond that you create with people and the relationships that you form, these are lifelong relationships that will definitely last. So it is definitely worth it.
CCVB is hard. I'm gonna shoot it straight. It's difficult and it's hard work, and you have got to give 100% relentless effort at everything. But with that said, it has been the best thing that I've been a part of during my high school years. I look forward to volleyball. It kind of sounds crazy, but I will go through my entire day being like, I get to go grind it out in the weight room today. Like, we're gonna go hit it so hard. Like, we're all gonna grow and it's gonna be amazing, and I'm looking forward to the adrenaline and just the togetherness of doing what I love with the people that I love. It's amazing, and I can't emphasize enough how worth it is. Like, if you are on the fence at all, just do it, because you will reap so many positive benefits out of the program and the people you meet and the things you learn and the person you become. It's absolutely amazing. So it's totally worth it to me, and you should definitely do it.